At 22, money controlled every decision. Not luxury money, survival money. The kind that decides whether you can relax for one day or spend the entire night stressed. Every morning started the same. Wake up, check bank account, mentally calculate bills before even getting out of bed. Rent, food, gas, debt. Numbers constantly running through your head like background noise you could never turn off. The worst part wasn't being broke. It was never feeling safe. Even small problems felt dangerous. A random car repair could destroy the month. One unexpected bill could ruin everything. So life became repetitive. Work, exhaustion, stress, repeat. Most nights ended with staring at the ceiling, wondering how people ever escaped this cycle. Meanwhile, social media made everything worse. Everyone seemed successful, everyone seemed ahead, everyone looked financially free, while you sat in a tiny apartment eating cheap food trying to survive another month. Eventually, something changed quietly, not motivation, exhaustion. You became tired of feeling trapped all the time. That feeling followed you everywhere, at work, at night, even during moments that were supposed to feel happy, because financial stress never fully leaves your mind. Even when smiling with friends, part of your brain keeps calculating survival. One night, after work, you open your banking app again. 3 digits left. That was it. After rent, almost nothing remained. And suddenly, something inside you snapped quietly. Not anger, clarity. You realized nobody was coming to save you. No perfect opportunity, no miracle, no lucky break. If life stayed the same, then 5 years would disappear exactly like the last 5. That thought terrified you more than failure. So slowly, your habits started changing. Not dramatically, quietly. You stopped spending money emotionally, stopped buying things just to feel temporary happiness, stopped trying to look successful. For the first time, you started thinking long-term. That was unfamiliar at first, because when people grow up financially stressed, they usually only think about surviving the current week, not building the next decade. You began spending nights learning instead of escaping. Investing, money, business, compound growth. At first, it felt confusing. Everyone online sounded confident. Everyone acted rich. Everyone claimed they had the secret. But underneath all the noise, you slowly noticed the pattern. Most financially free people thought differently about time. They weren't chasing quick money. They were building systems. That realization stayed in your mind constantly afterward, during work, during commutes, during sleepless nights. And for the first time in years, the future stopped feeling completely hopeless. The changes were small at first. Nobody noticed them except you. You stopped buying things just because other people had them. Stopped trying to look rich online. Stopped wasting money to impress strangers who didn't care. That alone changed everything. While friends spent weekends chasing temporary happiness, you stayed home learning. Some nights felt lonely. You watched people your age enjoying life while you sat in silence studying investing videos and reading finance books after work. At times, it even felt unfair, like everyone else was moving freely while you were sacrificing years of your life. But deep down, you knew something important. You were tired of restarting from zero every month. So you kept going quietly. Slowly, your savings started growing. Not dramatically, just enough to finally breathe a little easier. For the first time in years, unexpected expenses stopped feeling like disasters. That feeling was addictive. Not luxury, relief. Then, eventually, you invested your first serious amount of money. And strangely, you felt more scared than excited, because now failure felt real. You checked charts constantly, read financial news every day, overthought every decision. But over time, something changed again. You stopped seeing money as entertainment. You started seeing it as freedom. And once that mindset changed, your entire life started changing with it. Years passed quietly after that. No overnight success, no dramatic movie moment, just consistency. While most people chased faster money and instant results, you kept building slowly, investing every month, learning constantly, living below your means even when income increased. At first, nobody understood it. Friends laughed at how simple your life still looked. Some people thought you weren't successful because you didn't show it online. But secretly, your life was changing. The stress that once controlled every decision slowly disappeared. You stopped checking your bank account with anxiety, stopped fearing random expenses, stopped feeling trapped. That freedom changed your personality more than money ever did. You became calmer, more patient, less desperate. Then, one random morning, it finally hit you. You woke up and realized money was no longer the first thing on your mind. For years, survival had consumed your brain every single day. Now, there was silence, peace, and strangely, that moment felt richer than luxury ever could. Later that evening, you sat alone watching the city from your apartment window. Same city, same life, but a completely different mind. And for the first time in years, the future actually felt safe.